The Wolf administration is keeping the Johnson & Johnson vaccine on hold in Pennsylvania for a little longer.
The state's move comes after the Fed said they need more time to investigate reports of rare blood clots. The state health department told providers to hold off on using the one-shot vaccine until April 24th or until the CDC and FDA issue new guidance. All 6 clotting cases were in women under the age of 50. One of them is a 26-year-old Pennsylvania woman who has since recovered. Now, as health officials investigate those cases, more people are becoming concerned about getting any vaccine.
When the vaccines first became available, it was nearly impossible to get an appointment. Now, Governor Wolf says even with more availability, slots should be filling up faster. WFMZ's Allie Reed's in the newsroom with the story. Allie.
Yeah, Joy Haciel, Governor Wolf says we've been dealing with vaccine hesitancy since day one of that initial rollout. He says at the time, hesitancy was covered because the supply wasn't up to demand. But now that the demand is here, it's becoming more prominent. With the pause on Johnson & Johnson's vaccine extended through at least next week, government officials are hoping to keep the public's trust.
Now, I know the recent Johnson & Johnson pause has actually created some questions, but I think what it really does is should give us a reason to be more confident that these vaccines are safe.
6 cases of blood clotting were linked to women who took the shot, but Governor Wolf says at this time, it's not known for certain if those incidents were directly associated with the vaccine.
There have been almost 7 million vaccines, Johnson & Johnson, that have been given out in this country, and there are 6 cases. 6 out of almost 7 million, 6.8 million.
Reactions of blood clots in combination with low platelets are not being seen in the Pfizer or Moderna vaccines. Pennsylvania Health Secretary Allison Beam says vaccine hesitancy is becoming more apparent as appointment slots aren't being filled.
We're not seeing an uptick in waste. The appointment availability does give us cause for concern, though, because that's indicative of the hesitancy, which really is the challenge to come.
Skilled nursing facilities in Pennsylvania saw an uptick of 53% getting vaccinated, compared to the median national average of 37%, which Beam says is good, but could be better.
That evidences how far we have to go and how much of a challenge overcoming this vaccine hesitancy will be in the near future.
We can't afford to take our foot off the gas pedal, and that's why as supply has increased and appointments become more available, I mean, there are openings here. If you walk in today, you can get a vaccine. We really need to keep moving.
Now, Beam says the administration is working to build contingency plans, so if there is an extended pause on that Johnson & Johnson vaccine, how it is going to fulfill using only Pfizer and Moderna. Live in the newsroom, Allie Reed, back to you in studio.
Allie, thank you. A third dose of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine will most likely be needed. The company's CEO says people are likely to need a booster 6 to 12 months after the first round, and then it will be an annual revaccination from there. However, the timing of the follow-up vaccine dose is still being tested. Pfizer CEO also says that real-world data shows the vaccine is effective against a variant that was first discovered in South Africa. Meanwhile, researchers are testing the Pfizer vaccine in kids as young as 2. 5 sites across the U.S. are taking part in a phase 1 trial over the vaccine in kids younger than 5, which began Wednesday. Currently, the Pfizer vaccine is authorized for emergency use for people ages 16 and older in the U.S.